Every night we would hang out together, eat together, enjoy life together. I just never saw anything coming. Unfortunately, not long after our marriage started, our trouble also started. He had a habit of seeking attention from other women. It spiraled into a cheating episode, or several, and a long-time porn addiction that came out very shortly thereafter. So we struggled with a lot of things. Addiction, of course, sexual addiction, pornography addiction, workaholism, control issues, separation, outside attractions, unmet needs, anger, emotional abuse, miscarriage, guilt, fear, shame, family stress, and pressure to move forward without ever dealing with the past before we eventually divorced. My ex didn't want help for his issues, and truthfully, I didn't want the risk of being 4 or 40 more years with someone who wasn't going to get a help and who was abusing me and lacked respect for me, at least through his actions. And we struggled after divorce with the desire to reconcile. What's so funny about that is that's how I found my life group. So we decided we would try to make things work. I knew, like a good little fixer, that he had a lot of issues he needed to work on at this point. I was pretty clear on the fact that it was an addiction. And we entered a life group, each of us separately, and counseling together. And I think if I could summarize that number of months together, divorced, going to life group, going to counseling, we even went to a marriage conference as a divorced couple. I know that God needed to change both of our hearts. And this is certainly not the life that my ex wanted to live. And it wasn't the one I wanted to live either, even though I wanted to be with him. And so I had 2 choices to make. I could either affirm what my culture was telling me, which is that the problem was gone. I was free. And I was free to go live a great life again and just start over. Or I could take a different path. I could look within myself and find all the ugly that was there, all the hurt that was there, that little girl who raged, who was probably needing to rage for a really long time, and heal her